Minecraft 1.21 is here, and boy does it add a lot, including the 2 new mobs, the Bog and the Breeze. Both mobs spawn inside of the new trial chambers. The Breeze will bounce around and fire wind charges at you while you try to fight it, and it'll drop 1 to 2 Breeze rods. The Bog can also spawn in both types of swamps, and when killed, they drop poisonous arrows. And weirdly enough, you can shear them for mushrooms. It's a new update with new mobs and a new battle place without a base, which is crafted with the heavy core and the breeze rod, both of which are obtained through the trial chambers. The mace does damage based off of how high you jump. The higher up you jump, the more damage the mace does. Let's say I drop from up here and hit the husk, it'll do a lot of damage. And by dropping from a high height and hitting a mob. And when you jump and hit a mob when you're in the air with the mace, all fall damage is negated. I had to try that like 5 different times to do that. And the mace can be enchanted with multiple different enchantments, starting with Mending, Unbreaking, Smite, Bane of Arthropods, Fire Respect, Curse of Vanishing, and 3 new ones specific to the mace. The enchantment Density does more damage based on how high you hit the mob, if you hit the mob. While Breach does more damage based on the armor that the mob or person you're hitting has. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any armor, so it doesn't really do much. And the Wind Burst enchantment creates a wind burst when you hit the mob, and any fall damage should have been negated. So when you land a Wind Burst, you lose the fall protection that you would have had. Good to know. As for finding those enchantments, the Breach and the Density one can be found normally. As for Windburst, it can only be found in Ominous Vaults. And if you do find Windburst, it'll legit only be Windburst 1. You gotta get up to Windburst 3 using an anvil, by the way. The Redstone Marvel that is the crafter is just something else. You legit can put anything in, select the things you need to block out. When you try to get the bread, you can't. You gotta click the button and it makes bread. It's beautiful. And you can do this with any item. If I wanted to make a chest plate, I do that. But in this case, since I do bread, I block out what I don't need. I put in the items and it makes the bread, which again, gotta push the button to grab, and that animation is gorgeous. And of course, you can automate this process. So let's say I put wheat in there, it goes through the hopper, and then it should go into there. Okay, so as for this, you can do an automatic crafter where if I wanted hay bales, I could do that, but I don't want hay bales, I want bread. So if I take that out, but like in this case, it made the hay bale. So if I press the button, it automatically flashes, and I got a hay bale now. But let's say I wanted to do bread, I just block it out, just like so. I put my ingredients inside of there, goes to the hopper, into the crafter, into the designated slots 1 by 1. And as it's going, I can press the button and it makes it, and it would go into the chest if I didn't break it, just like so. And if you want a fully automated crafter, something you do is build a clock like this with a comparator, redstone going around into the comparator from the comparator, kind of like so. This is how you should start it. And then when you turn this on, power the comparator, you will now have a clock that works. Okay, there we go. All right, so comparator loops around to itself, that on, and then what you need is a redstone comparator, redstone that goes out this way, and then into the auto crafter. I'm really bad at explaining redstone, but once you do that, you have a lever that you can turn it on or off, and the auto craft will automatically start crafting based off of what you do. So let's say I do wheat, I'll end up with 21 bread once I turn it on. Right now, it's not going because there's power going to the hopper, but once I turn it on, it should start flowing through, which it is not. Okay, I messed something up. I gotta figure it out. I'm still learning redstone. It's not my strong suit. So what you want to do is build that clock like I said, and then what you want to do is redstone going down into a repeater that is then going into the block below the auto crafter. That way the redstone doesn't affect the hopper, and when you put items in, it goes into the hopper, which then goes into the crafter, and then you do that. Now this auto crafter is brilliant for auto bread farms. You set up a villager breeder-esque kind of thing, except you trap one villager and turn this into a wheat farm. The villager will collect the wheat, throw it to the villager, which I have a hopper set up under. And as the hopper processes it, it turns into bread. It is brilliant. I'm sure someone more redstone savvy, like, I don't know, Mumbo Jumbo, can do a lot more with that thing. Okay, now who doesn't love some more building blocks? Because I know I love building blocks. So the Copper family and the Tough family have got some more stuff. It is brilliant. The copper block ain't just copper block anymore. You got copper block, you got chiseled copper, you got cut copper, you got copper grates, you got copper stairs, you got copper slabs, you got copper doors, you got copper trapdoors, you got copper lanterns, right? Yeah, no, copper bulbs, which are powered by redstone, but if you take away the redstone, it stays powered. It is really cool. As for the tough blocks, the normal tough now has stairs, slabs, and a wall. Then you also got the chiseled tough. Then you got polished tough, which has the stairs, slabs, and walls. Then you got tough bricks, which again, stairs, slabs, walls. And you got the chiseled tough bricks. This is amazing. I love all these. And the fact that we got another gray color looks phenomenal. Oh yeah, and just something to note, the copper grate acts like a transparent block, so similar to like glass and stuff. Okay, now as for the items added in the update, you do got the Trial Explorer map, which you get from cartographers, which shows you where a trial chamber is. I didn't really go through the process to get cartographer villager, but yeah, there's that. Okay, then you got your trial key, you got your ominous trial key. These are used to unlock the different vaults inside of the trial chambers, which is also where you get things such as the, where is it? Such as the heavy charge or heavy core, which is this thing right here used to craft the mace, went over that earlier, as well as these two banner patterns. You got the whatever that one's called. I forget what this is called. What is this called? The flow banner pattern, and then you also got the guster banner pattern, which again, those you get within the trial chambers through the vaults, which you unlock with the keys. Okay, next, they did add the ominous bottle. This gives you the ominous effects if you want to start a raid inside a village. You just gotta kill a patrol captain, which is the pillagers with the banner on top of them to get it. Wind charge, oh, wind charge. Another thing, I think you get it from the vault for inside the trial chambers. It doesn't really say, but you're able to launch this, which is really cool because it makes an explosion. You can launch it at mobs. So Piggy, hey, I'm sorry. You can launch it at mobs to go send them flying. Come on, no, hit the mob. And you can also use it to do parkour, which if you jump at the moment you do the wind charge, I think you get an extra boost. Yes, you do. So yeah, that's that. Who needs rockets anyways? Okay, on to our next thing. We got the breeze rod, which we've already gone over. You use it to craft a mace, get it from the breeze. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Okay, then you got new pottery pottery shards. You got, what is this one? The guster pottery shard, the scrape pottery shard, and the flow pottery shard, all of which are found on the pots within the trial chambers. Of course, you got the new banner patterns, which you get from the vault, and you got new armor or smithing templates for your armor trims. You know what? I just remembered how you make the wind charge. You go into your crafting table, if I can find one. So you go here and you craft the breeze rod into the wind charge. Disregard what I said about the vaults. I was very wrong. I was very, very wrong. So you got the bolt armor trim and you got the flow armor trim. The bolt one can be found in the regular vaults, and then the flow one can be found in the ominous vaults. Okay, this is what they both look like. Bolt on the left, flow on the right, and I love those. And then we also got 3 new music discs, which can all be obtained in the vaults. These two, they're called Precipice and Creator, can be found in the vaults and the ominous vaults, and then this is found within the pots, which you can break in the final thing is they've added 20 paintings into Minecraft, and this is amazing, and they look phenomenal, and I'm so glad because I've never used paintings in Minecraft, but now I just might, because I mean, look how good these all look if I don't go into the wall. But let's be honest, we're not here to look at paintings or all these other features. We're here for the trial chambers. Love when the trial chambers just like break into a mine shaft. So yeah, trial chambers, they're a thing now. The newest underground Minecraft structure. As you look here, this is an ominous vault, and then if we look over here, this is a regular vault, of which you get the keys to when you take out the trial spawner thingies, which right now I have to deal with these guys, the skeletons that we were just talking about. Let's get down here. Okay, come on. I'm gonna set my spawn point so I don't get lost. And of course, there's like potions of weakness, and then eggs and snowballs in each of these dispensers, all of which can be launched using the Breeze's wind charge thing. By the way, I just completed this vault. I really need to kill those 2 suckers up here. Okay, can I hit you with an arrow? Yes, I can. Well, this vault gave me no, this is the trial spawner. I'm sorry. The trial spawner does give you some rewards, not much, because the real rewards come from the vaults, which these reset after a little bit, so you can do these however many times you want. The vaults, on the other hand, do not reset. Oh, and this one up here gave me a trial key. So let's go down here and unlock a vault. Where'd those vaults go? Here we go. So let's say I unlock this vault, and again, I can only do this once per vault. So it gives me, let's see, a axe with silk touch, efficiency 2, and unbreaking. That's pretty good. And then some iron and whatever else it gave me, and that wasn't great. So yeah, that's how you do that. Let's find another trial spawner. Oh, a chest, which is completely empty, question mark. Okay, cool. So like right here, you can see that you have the shards on that, which you should be able to get whenever you break the pot. So yeah, I got the full part of your shard. I can go through, collect all those, and make the pots myself when I get back to the base. Got the barrels, which has scaffolding and tough. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Some more of those, which can have loot such as diamonds and emeralds. Let's go down here. What's in this barrel? More of that. There's another diamond in there. So yeah, these things are really cool and have a lot of different loot options that you'll be able to do. This is my first time coming into one outside of the snapshots, so this is amazing and I love this. Oh, the banner, this, in the ominous bottle. Okay, cool. I can show you guys how that works. Let's drink one of these ominous bottles and do a ominous trial. Does this automatically reset the one that I did? Let's find out. It does. Okay, so if you do an ominous trial, it will reset any trial spawners that you already did, so that way you can do this. And I legit only got a bottle of honey out of that. Oh no, a potion of strength. You know what? I'll take it. So there's a breeze in here, I think. Yep, there's the breeze. So let's see if we can hit this guy. Okay, so trial spawners with breezes spawn plethoras of breeze. That's good to know. You're about to die. Come on. Come on. Gosh, why did that take so long?